They say consciousness is like the sky, and every thought that we have, every emotion, every sensation is a passing cloud. It comes and it goes. Thich Nhat Hanh, the Vietnamese monk, said something even deeper than that. He said, your mind is like a field, and your consciousness, your store consciousness, is the soil, the foundation in which your thoughts arise. Every word you speak, every show that you watch, every conversation that you have plants a kind of seed, a seed of peace or a seed of anxiety, anger, restlessness, seeds of joy, seeds of violence. So what we consume is like the seeds we choose to water. And when we water those different seeds, it grows into reality. That becomes our reality. We become an angry person by watering seeds of anger, and so on. I had a conversation with my friends, two of them, two friends that I went to university with yesterday, and both are extremely smart. One's an electrical engineer, the other's a programmer. And we talked about consciousness. And I asked them, where does consciousness come from? And so I ask you too. The actual truth is, and this makes people uncomfortable, is that we don't know. I mean, why do we feel anything at all? In neuroscience, we can describe brain activity. Like when you stub your toe, the activity gives rise to the feeling of pain. It's called the qualia. But why this happens is unknown. We can track the activity, but we don't know why we feel that pain. And also, why is there first person experience? This me behind my eyes, behind my experiences, where does that come from? And so far, we have no explanation for that in modern science. And even Einstein has said that we can call this God. For all intents and purposes, consciousness or this unknown, some of you may be uncomfortable referring to this as God, but Einstein said he will consider that God. So that leaves us with some existential questions, I suppose. If your mind is a garden, what you allow in it will grow. And too often we let the wrong things grow. We water seeds of noise and confusion, and we nurture distraction. In fact, this kind of thing is extremely contagious, right? But nothing is worth your peace of mind. Nothing is worth more. Nothing is more valuable than your peace of mind. You can't progress in life without peace. Not someone's approval, not a job that eats away at your soul, not the endless scrolling that numbs your spirit and your freshness, not the drama disguised as love, or the fake friends who show you a good time, but they're not there for you in your darkest times. If it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. That's the bottom line. And you don't owe your energy to everything that asks for your energy. Your attention is holy, it's sacred. Your time is everything. And your peace is the proof that you are living in alignment and living true. So, in this video, I want to remind you to plant different seeds, to take the time to begin and again, even if yesterday you made a huge mistake or you watered seeds of, you know, destruction or harm for yourself. Today, decide to speak softer to yourself, speak kinder, say no when you used to say yes, and sit with stillness like it's an old friend. Your silence is a friend, and we need to become comfortable with that spaciousness. And remember that you are the gardener of your own mind. Peace is not something you have to fight for. It shouldn't be a struggle. Peace is already right there. You just have to get out of the way. You have to stop inviting chaos and drama, because in the end, peace is not something that you're going to find, you're going to reach. It's something that is there. You protect it. And when you start to see it, when you find it, you see clearly the person, the people, or the thing that is stealing your peace, that's in the way. It's clear that that person, that thing is not helping. It's draining, like a voice that always criticizes, a presence that drains instead of nourishes or compliments you, a job, a friendship, a relationship that feels more like walking on glass than walking on the earth. You feel it. You know yourself. The tension in your chest, the way your smile fades when you enter a room, the inner voice whispering, telling you that this isn't right. I'm not okay. Yet, so many times in life, we choose to stay. We just keep doing the same thing that we know is making us unhappy. Maybe out of guilt, out of obligation, or fear of being misunderstood. But I want to share with you a few things that I've learned along the way. And this one has been difficult for me. You can be kind and still say no and be firm. You can be compassionate and walk away. You can love someone deeply and still choose yourself first. Because protecting your peace does not make you selfish. It makes you aware, it makes you awake. So here's how you can guard it, protect it. Boundaries. Set boundaries like they are sacred, because they are. Pause before reacting, because silence can be powerful. Silence is power. And trust the feeling that says, this energy is not for me. Trust your gut instinct. Speak your truth softly but with finality. Don't chase closure from people who benefit from your confusion, and never apologize for choosing to be calm over chaos. There's nothing more valuable than peace of mind. And once you taste it, the real kind, the deep, still, soul fed kind, you'll stop trading it for things that glitter sometimes. They're flashy, but they don't really glow in the dark. Protect your peace every single day, because peace is your power ultimately. So I wanted to share this in this video, and also an update for those of you who have been following. We have decided to get the land that I showed you in the last video. We have created a contract. We are going to put down the deposit. So big things happening. So life is beautiful. And yet sometimes, maybe this video is inspired by my own experiences, because at, on the one hand, like, life is giving me so many opportunities, but I find myself involved in so many different projects and working so hard that my peace of mind is being
Rainy days.
affected. So this video is to remind
There's a
myself
Zen
and
quote that
you
says,
to
the
prioritize
sound of the rain needs no
peace,
translation.
and never
What
like
I've been
kill
talking about
yourself
so far,
for
about being burnt
someone or
out and
something that
overwhelmed and stressed
could care less about
and
you.
not quite making sense, or
So
I'm not okay with it because
I appreciate you
everything else
guys,
in my
and
life is
thank you for listening to this video.
perfect, and
Please,
so I
right,
should
give
be
a
able
comment,
to
let me
sit
know
back, relax, and
um,
enjoy it
your
sometimes.
experiences dealing with this kind of thing, or any thoughts you may
But it
have,
goes to show
or
you
things you
that
want to talk about in the future,
it's all
in future
about, life
videos.
is all about the
Okay,
lifestyle you live.
peace
You can have
and much love.
everything on paper, everything can look good, but if you don't have the time and space for yourself to sit back and relax and be peaceful,